And a happy new year and good morning. How's everybody doing today? It's your host, Matt Morgan, and you are listening to the 2026 first episode of Car Musings. I'm your host, Matt Morgan, and happy new year, and how are you doing? What's new and shaking? What's going on? So, here we are, another year, and how is 2026 starting for you? Is it starting on the right foot? Is it starting better? Comparison to last year. Did last year end well? Did it start well? Or sorry, did it end well? 2026 start well? I hope it has for you, and I thank you for tuning in. As I said, for another year. So here we are. We're 2026, and I don't know. I also hope the holiday season was good for you as well, because that's important. It's family time. Even if you don't look at the religious component, it's still family time. It's still important. I hope you made some time for yourself. I hope you made some time for your family. Um, when it comes to that, it's important. It is important. So the question is, in 2026, what is your plan? What are you gonna do? It's another year. Another year flew on by. You know, like what's going on with that? What are we gonna do this year? What's the New Year's resolutions? What's the plan, Stan? That's the question I need to know, because you know it's important to make a plan, to make a structure, to do something that's to figure out what you're gonna do, and stick with it. That's basically my advice. I don't know. For me personally, I don't know. I think I'm going to be fortifying. I guess that's my plan. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be fortifying. I'm gonna make sure that I don't have a repeat of the last couple of years, and I have, to the best of my ability, some sort of infrastructure. That's number one. Like, make sure that you have a backup plan to your backup plan, when it comes to a lot of things. I think it's important. I think the next thing I'm going to do is really stay focused to whatever projects I start. Like, start them, work them, straight through to completion. See, it's the thing though. Like, professionally, I know for a fact that I'm different when it comes to, I do something for somebody else. It's not a problem. I stick to it. But those are the top two things I can think of the top of my list. But hey, let me hear about yours. Drop me a comment. Drop me an email. You know, let me know. So hey, before I get into that, how's your integrity been? Are you keeping your integrity in check? And also, have you swung by our homestead of themadmorgan.com anytime recently? Always adding stuff, still working on that, still providing some helpful stuff, some good articles, etc., etc. But hey, swing on by if you feel up to it. So back to new beginnings, back to New Year's. I don't know. It's just there's there's something about starting anew. There's something about having the opportunity to change it up. There's an opportunity to look at where you've been and find a better way. You know, whether it's a matter of your routine, whether or not it's a matter of your attitude, whether or not it's a matter of your degree of kindness. I mean, make improvements. That's the goal. Make improvements. Improve where there needs improvement. And hell, if you don't know you need areas to work on, think about that one person that is so, I don't know, opinionated. The one person that's so opinionated, always has an opinion, or is always grumpy and stuff like that, because that's the true honest people you want to actually ask, because those are the people that are completely honest with things. They're completely honest, and they will give you the straight goods. Like, no holds barred. They will tell you how it is, whether or not you want to know it at all, whether or not you want to hear it at all. Those are the people that, truly, 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 truly will give you the inside outs when it comes to everything. And some people look at these people sideways and go, okay, well, you know, these people, oh, they just complain and bitch and blah, 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 blah. Those are the people that you truly need to hold on to. Those are the people that you truly need to listen to, because those are the people that, don't bullshit around. Like, those are the people that truly, you know, that truly have a grip on stuff where everybody else is too busy, you know, rainbows and unicorn farts. Those are the people you really want to listen to, because they're going to give you the straight goods. They know how things are going. They're not blinded by things. They are very much in the know on stuff. So ask that person to evaluate you and give some suggestions on you, because they'll be brutally honest with you. So it's important. It's important for yourself. It also grows, because we try to think of ourselves in a positive light. We try to think of ourselves in a good perspective on how, for some reason, we have the idea of who we are. So I don't know. That's a good starting point. And then whatever ever is thought of by the suggestions or whatever, or anything along those lines, take it objectively and work on it. Take it objectively, with a grain of salt, but listen and work on it. We're working on improving it. I mean, can you identify with what you figured out? Obviously, you could, or somebody has, and yeah, work it. Work it to make it better, right? Improvements from where you were last year, because that is moving forward. That is where you're truly going to expand into better things. It's just a suggestion, you know. It's not law. It's not anything else. It's not something you have to do. But wouldn't you want to improve? Where your shortcomings are, because we all have them. We all have shortcomings. By whose standards? By your own standards, right? I mean, for the most part, if you're over the age of 5, you should have a good understanding of right and wrong, right? You should. It's not rocket science. There's right, there's wrong. It's a logical process, you know. Uh, break it down to the moralistic sense of it. It's pretty straightforward. This is wrong. This is right. Blah 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 blah. And break it down even basicer than that. But you catch my drift. We do know what's going on at this age. Of things, and that's got to be our compass to how we do things moving forward. Because if you are that shitty person, eventually it catches up to you. It really does. You might get away with it short term or for duration, but eventually it catches up with you. Either you grow a conscience, or you just come to your senses. But it's there. It's there. I know for a fact, as I mentioned, 2 points of where I need to focus on. That's my improvements. Excuse me, early morning. That's my improvements to begin with. The procrastination thing, as well as not having a backup plan. Kind of is accepting that we're safe. Because obviously, if there's anything that's been taught to us in the last couple of years, we're not safe for whatever reason. And shit happens beyond your control. There's not much you can do about it. You just have to deal with it and try to recover. Which, it's been a long road. It really has. And a very much debt accumulating road. And when your back gets pushed against the wall so much, you get frustrated. You really do. And it's really difficult to keep your composure when you know the cause of why you are where you're at. And if you don't, ask that opinionated friend. They'll be sure to tell you, why you are where you're at. So, that's something to keep in mind. Let's keep that in mind. There's always a reason for stuff, but sometimes the reasons are not something that you did. It's just something that's just the way it is. So, but remember, folks, a person that has nothing to lose is the one person you don't want to fuck with. Moving into 2026, it's the same rule. If they got nothing to lose, don't fuck with them. Don't fuck with them. Because the less they have, the more feral they become. Alright? That's kind of the reality of it. It's, fucker. Jesus fucking people. Um, and then high beams. You know what a high beam is? Great. Use it when you should use it. Not all the time because you want to. Yeah, thing is that don't. I mean, it's a hard time out there. It really is. I don't know. I don't know whether or not governments have got their heads out of their asses coming into 2026, but you know, I'm hoping they have because there's a lot of. It's funny. It's not everybody, but there's a lot of countries that are going through a rough go of it. A lot of people in those countries that are going through a rough go of it because of stupid decisions that were put out there by the governing bodies, which, for whatever self-serving reasons they put them out there, I hope they burn in hell for it. But if you're a governing body, you're supposed to serve the people that elected you, and don't play games. Don't play games. Look for some. Hey, it's 2026. Look for some improvement for yourself as well. Think to yourself, well, damn, I should be doing this because it's the right thing. What can we do to fix this? You know, look at some of your self improvements. That's all I'm saying. Look at some of your self improvements, and then go from there. That's my suggestion. Because there is always room. There is always room. I'm gonna have to say, like, I'm not sure what's gonna happen in the next little duration, but I'm gonna have to say that shaking up things in particularly one U.S. president that's currently in that position, Mr. Trump. Um, I'd have to say his shaking stuff up to do things differently. I could agree with. Changes could be good, but on the same scale, say there was 100 items that were being changed, at least a good 80% of those were self-serving. The other 20 needed to be changed, which basically made it look good, but no, the 80% is self-serving. So that's not good. That's not good. When you are hired, or put in a position by certain people to serve those people, you still got to meet those conditions of serving those people. Like, it's kind of part of the verbal contract or the unwritten contract that, yeah, they convince you to get in that position. You should be serving that. If not, there's more room for growth for you too. Change it. Change it, change it, change it, change it, change it, change it. That's what it's all about. New year, new you. Okay? New year, new you. That's the best way to look at it. Look at the opportunity. Look at this time to actually go, okay, what can we change? What do we need to change? How can we improve? And just do it. I know some people don't like the concept of change, but you're not perfect. Nobody is. There's always room for improvement. So just do it. Don't be so arrogant. Just do it. Change it up. Change it up. Be the better you, and just go from there. That's my suggestion with that. I don't know. I'm eager to see what 2026 will come around and what will change and everything else. It's I have a feeling it's going to be a better year. Might still be a little bit of turbulence, but I still have a feeling it's going to be a better year. It's going to have to be. I mean, the last 5 years have been quite the roller coaster. Don't even get me started of the attitudes that are coming out of, that came out of COVID. Everybody came out of it angry, you know. That's something that all you angry people can deal with and try to figure out a better solution for. Because, wow, people are still angry. It's still nasty, coming from the COVID thing. And that, I guess it's an interesting science experiment if you think about it, in the sense that if the COVID thing was an experiment to see what would happen if people were moved out of the mix and put into a solitary situation, what would become of it? How would they change? This goes to show that's a huge, huge mental health area that needs filling. I think it's something that government should be considering as well. Getting, other than healthcare, which is definitely a need, but they should get a lot more people in the mental health fields. Get them trained, get them up there, get them serving, because there is a huge demand. There is a huge need for it. Let's be honest. There's a lot of people that could use the support. And yeah, I think if anything, mental health care should be something that's covered 100%. Like, I don't think you should leave it open, because when you don't tend to mental health, people do stupid things, and you don't need that. Get them the support, make everybody happier and safer. That's a good idea. But anyways, let's not get off topic too much. Today's basically the topic was just change in the new year, new you, new year, new you. So work on it. Don't just sweep it under the rug. Don't just say, oh, it doesn't concern me. Oh, it's not me. Oh, I don't need to do that. I don't care who the fuck you are. We all need to do that. We all need to change the methods, because there is a better way to do things. There is. There's a better way to do everything. You might think you got it down pat. No, there's a better way to do everything. You just have to decide, am I going to do it? Well, what's the method that we can do? Go for it. Simple as that. New year, new you. Anyways, 2026, here's to you. Let's hope that it's definitely going to be the year that the world needs, in a better sense. And moving forward, that's we complete this year on a higher note. Unemployment rates are down. The financial situation has changed, so it's more affordable for families, more affordable for everybody to live. Stuff like this. This is something that I think is important. Savability, in the sense that there's no more world wars, or wars going on in general, because that's a big thing that's really screwing people. War, there's nothing good for it. So here's hoping. Let's get it right. And don't get me wrong, I'm still hoping that aliens come down here and smarten us the hell up, but that's a different story and a different show altogether. Anyways, so yeah, work on that. But new year, new you, just do something better. Do a better you. Do a better way of doing things. Do better all the way around. And encourage other people to. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, I'm going to end it here, this episode. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Mad Morgan. Please check out themadmorgan.com. And I don't know. We'll have hopefully some more upbeat stuff. I'm not sure what we're doing as far as the episodes go. We'll have to see how it goes, how much of a backlog I get at this point. But if it's anything like I'm having today, I'm probably just sticking for the 3, because I don't need the extra pressure. I got enough pressures on me. But we'll see how it goes. If I get a backlog, then I'll start looking at the four. I don't want to just make up stuff. I want to give you quality stuff. I want to give you something with substance. I don't want to just make up stuff as I go along for the hell of it. I'm not here for filling airtime. I'm here for actually making a difference. That's my goal. It's not just, hey, let's have a filler. I actually want to give you something. So, anyways, I'm your host, Matt Morgan. You're listening to the first episode of the new year of 2026 of Car Musings. Thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Matt Morgan, and I will see you or hear you or whatever next episode. Bye for now.